Hello, my dear Capricorns. This is Clarity1129. Welcome to your October 2022 predictions. Where did I reach 2021 indeed? 2022 predictions. Hope you're all doing well. The achievers of the zodiac. I'm going to be following the same format. We'll be taking out one card from the Moonology deck for the overarching energy of the month, and you get, wow, full moon in Virgo. You are good enough. We're going to be using the Ethereal Visions Tarot this month. And I'll be pulling out 4 cards as always, one each for your general outlook, love, romance and relationships, career and finance, and last but not the least, your spiritual growth. So for your general outlook, you get Judgment. This is the 3rd zodiac sign which has got it. 8 of Cups for your love, romance and relationships. Page of Swords for your career and finances. And I have dropped a card. Oh, I dropped quite a few. And you get, 1 minute, you get the Queen of Cups for your spiritual growth. Beautiful. I'm going to take out one card from the Lenormand deck to further amplify and or clarify your overarching energy. And we get the key, number 33 or number 6 could be significant to you. And I'm going to take out 2 cards from the Tea Leaf Tarot, Tea Leaf fortune telling cards, to further amplify and clarify your general outlook. Let's see what you get. Needle and thread. A sincere wish will be granted. Wow. Okay. And chair empty. Someone is leaving your life. All right. This is your basic reading. After we finish this, I'll take out advice cards and whatever else there is. All right. So to begin with, my dear Capricorns, you are good enough. So if you've been doubting your abilities for a particular job, for a particular situation, or for a relationship, or in any other way, if you're doubting yourself, Spirit is saying you are good enough. And I second that. All right. There is nothing that there is nothing out there that you cannot achieve. You are the achievers of the zodiac sign. All right. And whatever you set your mind or your heart to do, you will get it. So don't doubt yourself. You know, and as it is, I don't see Capricorns as being those who, get put off by setbacks. You have it in you to just keep at it, all right? But, every once in a while, all of us have doubts about something mostly related to our inner child, something that we've been told in our formative years, which we have taken as we are not good enough. We, from the ages of, from the time you're born till the age of 5, we are like sponges. We soak in everything. without filter. We soak in sarcasm as reality. We soak in everything the way it's spoken to us. And a lot of time, and sometimes even ancestral patterns affect us. And there are times when, despite achieving everything, we have this feeling that we are not good enough. And every single one of us goes through this at some point of our time. So it's time for you to sit with this energy and ask yourself, why is it that you're feeling this way? All right, and whatever needs to be healed, you can take it back to your oldest memory when you're upset. When did you feel like this? Your oldest memories. Like, for example, you're upset about something and you're sitting there brooding over it. If you remember, just go back, way back to where it was in your life where you felt the same way. And maybe you get some insight into it. And what were the people around you telling you at that time? Why is it that you feel this way? All right, you sit with this energy because chances are something is going to come up, and most probably in a relationship, I see with this 8 of Cups. And when you sit with that, with this key card here, you will be able to unlock the reason why you feel this way, and you will be able to liberate yourself from it. And you will then be able to tap into this tremendous potential that you have without anything holding you back. This is very powerful, my dear Capricorns. All right. And while you're going through this process of finding this out, bringing it up and getting this answer, I can give you a guarantee that it's not going to be easy. But stick with it, because it will liberate you forever. All right. This is beautiful. And till then, take it from spirit that you are good enough. All right. Don't question yourself on that. For your general outlook, you get Judgment. This is a very powerful card. It's major arcana and it's meant to happen. That means in this month of October, this is meant to happen. Judgment always talks about second chances. All right. So if there is something in the past that has meant a whole lot to you, but didn't happen in the way you expected, and you didn't get closure from it, this theme may be repeated again this October. All right. And when this theme is repeated, you can actually change things. If you sincerely want something, it will be granted. With this card here, needle and thread, a sincere wish will be granted. You will actually you will be able to get closure in this situation in a very amicable way. All right. Either you will patch things up and come together, or you may decide to part ways from whoever this person is, but you will do so amicably. It won't bother you anymore. But someone will leave your life, or you will be leaving someone's life, as I can see with this 8 of Cups here, which is in your love, romance and relationships. So no matter what the relationship is, someone is walking away from your life, or you are walking away from someone's life, and the someone's meant something to you. But this is the need of the hour, and it will actually help both of you, because whatever is happening is going to be, and for a lot of you, this has got to do with someone from your past, or some relationship from in the past which hadn't worked out. You walked away from each other, and that time you didn't do so amicably. But this time you get a second chance, and this time it's going to be with a lot of love and respect, that you come together, understand each other's points of view, agree to disagree, or maybe you both have actually moved on in your life, but you finally make peace with it, so that both of you can part ways amicably. So for those of you who are in a relationship, partnership, or marriages, either there will be a temporary separation, or for some of you, it could be the ending of a relationship. All right. And for those of you who are single, it's possible that when you go on some sort of an adventure trip, or you go on to, some sort of either trekking, or it even could be when you are in some of those you know, what are they called? I'm not getting the word for it. Where you've withdrawn from society to, you know, go for your, what's it called? I'm just not getting the term. If any of you remember, do let me know in the comments. But you're just going, taking your time away from the, you know, busy life that you lead, and going to some tranquil place somewhere, you know, maybe into those meditation ashrams or something like that. And that's where you meet like-minded people, of which maybe there's a water sign that catches your interest. It could be a romantic relationship, or just must be a soul tribe, just someone you get along very well with. But and this may or may not lead to something, but you have a chance to meet somebody who actually gets you during this time. But basically, for the month of October, what I see, my dear Capricorns, you are moving away from anything that no longer serves you. So if you are a partnered couple, you've been in marriage and you find that everything is going fine, and then you're pretty unnerved by this reading, no. It just means that if there is some pattern that's happening between you and your partner, which has not been serving you, you will actually speak it out and put an end to that particular thing, that no, this, I do not like it. I've been cooperating all this while, but I just don't like it. So you do whatever you want to, but leave me out of it. That kind of a thing. It could be something as simple as that, and it could be something major wherein you find that your differences are so much over a period of time that neither of you are happy and you move out. Okay, but whichever way it is, with this judgment card here and with the sincere wish will be granted, it's something that you really want to happen. You know, it'll happen amicably, whatever is to happen. For your career and finances, you get the Page of Swords. So this will be a time wherein you are trying to learn something more. Okay, to maybe you're doing really well in your career and things like that, but you get an opportunity to expand further, for which you need to study some more, or, you know, get some sort of a certification or something like that. You will be, and it could be online, but there is some sort of learning during this time as far as your career is concerned. So you are looking for growth and expansion in this area. All right, and whatever this thing is, it can actually spark a fresh interest in doing this thing. For your spiritual growth, you get the Queen of Cups. So whatever it is that happens here, you know, in your relationships wherein you may need to walk away, or someone walks away, or whatever it is that's happening, or whether it is this wherein you've come across something which has been haunting you emotionally for a long time, but you finally get answers, you will actually be able to, it's like a huge load that's off your chest, and because of that you're finally able to, you know, lick your wounds in peace, give yourself that kindness, take care of yourself, all right, and be really, really good to yourself during this time. And this is the closest you can get to your real self and to spirit. And that's what's happening in this month of October, all right? So some good things, some things that didn't work out your way, but whichever way it is, by the end of October, you'll find that whatever has to stay, which was meant for you, has stayed with you. The rest of it is gone. But whatever has happened, there's this huge, instead of it being draining for you, there's this sense of calm that will come in this month of October, all right? So that is very positive as far as your reading is concerned. I know it didn't feel like that because there is someone who's leaving your life. Maybe you would like to have them in your life, or they would like to have them, you in their life. But you do, both parties realize that it's best this way, and that is why you decided to go in your own direction, all right? And it could be someone who's already left your life, but they're coming back around for this closure. So there will be heavy energies to deal with in the beginning, perhaps, of the month, but as you progress, you would have actually closed out all the things that have been draining you, and you come back refreshed, re-energized with a certain sense of calm and peace. All right. And now I'll be taking out one card of advice from the Soul's Journey Oracle. And you get perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. And for once, that we know, because you're a Capricorn, so this is second nature. This is who you are, all right? But this, I feel, is got to do with this particular thing which I told you. You need to sit with this energy as to why it comes, this theme comes up that you're not good enough. And this is got to do with your inner child healing. And somewhere down the line, it'll get painful and you'll want to let it go, but you're being asked to persevere and get to the bottom of it, because this holds the key to liberating you for good, my dear Capricorns. It's something that you will actually be so happy that you did. All right, so persevere with it, even though it won't be very easy. I'm telling you this because I've done it myself, and it's a continual process. You'll have to do it more than once, but the very first time that you do it, you know, even if it's slow progress, it is enough for you to really be liberated. It makes so much of difference to you. Now, one card of advice from here: take pleasure in the things that you do. I don't believe in this. I think there is a reading in which someone's got exactly the same cards, and I've shuffled. You've seen me shuffling. I don't know. So this is lovely. Whatever it is that you're doing, no matter how difficult things are, when you must take out that time, this is with this Queen of Cups here, to do things that, you know, give you that boost, to lift your spirits up. All right, don't wait for someone else to do it. You do it yourself, because you are going to be dealing with some heavy energies here. And though all these energies finally give you a whole lot of peace, with this sincere wish will be granted, you still, during this entire journey, you need to keep taking out time for yourself, take care of yourself, to be kind to yourself, to love and pamper yourself. All right, and do things which give you a lot of pleasure, which actually make your inner child happy, that your inner child is able to come and speak with you and deal with all the problems that have kept you with this feeling of being, you know, not good enough. Now, if there's a time specific question on your mind, my dear Capricorns, this is the time to think about it. And the answer is May. Any time between now and May, whatever it is that you're looking for will come to you. And sorry. And where is it that you're going to see maximum changes during the month of October, and you get happiness? Look at that. That's so beautiful. You are going to liberate yourself from these dark energies, my dear Capricorn, that's been holding you back and making you question yourself. And once you do that, you're going to have unadulterated happiness. And this is what is coming to you this month of October, which is beautiful. So initially, things may seem a little dark and not to your liking, but persevere, because it's going to change. All right, it's the darkest before dawn, and that's what's going to happen this time for you. So all the best for that. And now, if there's any urgent pressing question on your mind, the angels are getting ready to answer them. And chances are it's not going to be a yes or no answer. So here it is. Perfect timing. So if there's something that you are wondering whether it's the right time to do it, whether it's got to do with your relationships, whether it's got to do with your past relationships, whether it's got to do with your healing, whether it's got to do with your studying, whether it's got to do with your taking care of yourself, it's the right time. Do it now. Do not delay. All right? You are protected. You're being watched over. So just go ahead and do what it is that you have to do. So that's all I have for you, my dear Capricorns. I know it felt like a heavy reading, but it's going to liberate you in the long run. And it's only over the span of October. So even though healing carries on forever, but the main thing is when you begin it, and that's what's happening this time, and it's going to really liberate you. All right, wishing you all the very best. Have a wonderful October, and I hope you get all those answers and you realize, as much as Spirit does and I do, that you are definitely good enough. All right. And with that, we come to the end of your reading. I'll see you end October or beginning of November with your November predictions. All right. Bye bye.